Happy Friday to her.
Happy Friday, Consuela.
How are you today?
I'm so glad that it is Friday.
Yeah?
It's been a long week for me.
It has. And you have yet to tell me all about it.
Yeah.
So, I can't say that I'm super excited it's Friday.
I know.
Because my summer break is over. And I know I've let people know before that I'm an educator. And most people come to find out that I'm, more than an educator. So I go back to school a little earlier than teachers do. And I was kind of forced into school today on my own time.
Because ever since planning session.
Yes, but it was good.
Yeah.
And I was one of the, when I was in the classroom, I would definitely come like the full week before school started, just to kind of get into my room and start doing stuff. And that's not even like some teachers, like I just was talking to one of my colleagues today. She was telling me that one of the teachers that basically has spent their whole summer at the school. Like just doing up their room because they moved rooms, and so they, apparently the room wasn't left in a good enough condition. So there was prepping the room, designing the room, and the whole bit. And I got to see the room today, and I'm like, wow, that's impressive. I was never the kind of teacher that would give my whole summer up. It's at most a week.
Yeah.
And now I've gotten to the point where it's like at most a day because I have to come back early anyway. It's like built into my schedule. So, yeah, it's just with, my dissertation writing and everything, I just can't let work kind of creep in. I needed to stay focused. And,
right.
I'm a little behind on my dissertation goals right now. So I want to give as much time as I can to that project to get, back on track. And I'm not that far off, but,
Yeah.
So
You've been making great progress. I'm so proud of you.
There've been some struggle days, but on the whole, I'm very pleased with my summer progress.
Yes.
And I keep telling myself I do not want to spend another summer doing this.
Right.
I want it to be done so my summer can be for something else.
Yes. Because I recall past summers when it was like you had great ambitions, but like just nothing would get done.
Nope.
But that was before you had the much better chair.
Oh, we have a guest.
We have a visitor. Hello.
Hello, friend.
Turning towards the camera and everything.
And
hello.
Oh,
okay.
She ruined my shot.
Hi.
I think she wants to be with you. Here,
Right,
let me turn on my... Can I hit this button fast enough? Move lock. All right, my move. Oh, she's gonna sit. Okay.
All right.
Well, if you want to move back to where you were, my move lock is on. So, unless you want to stand there now, it's up to you. You're fine.
I'll just stand there now. Yeah.
Do you have a move lock? You might want to put it on because this bitch doesn't care.
I don't mind getting shoved around a little bit.
I do.
I know it.
It
really bothers you on a visceral level. I'm just like, yeah.
And here's where my whole SL pet peeves get kicked in. We are on a whole fucking sim. I don't know. I didn't cam around, but
in fairness, I have to say we're just a little bit away from the landing zone for the sim.
Well, then you did that to us.
Yeah. I'll take part of the blame there.
Because my thing is, there's plenty of room around here for you to hang out somewhere else, but you got to be right where we are and pushing us.
Yeah,
that's where I get triggered.
That's the part I thought was a little odd because she walked up, like she was looking at us, and then just pushed her face into me.
Yep.
I think she's envious of your smoothie, honestly.
I think she
sat down at the bar and she's like,
I want what she has. Yeah.
I want one of hers. Yeah.
Anyway, I lost my train of thought. I know we were talking about my summer. My summer's over. I go back into work on Monday. I'm glad it's Friday because you and I haven't spoken as much because you've had a rough week.
Oh, I know.
And then I want to put out there, I haven't told you this story yet, but I mentioned it before we started recording briefly.
Yes.
And that Mama LaLa has some kittens.
Oh.
And because a cat decided to have kittens in front of our house.
Right.
And then, unfortunately, the mama cat has gone missing. She was very regular, and then as of now, today, 2 days we haven't seen her. That's very rare.
That's concerning.
It is very concerning. Mama LaLa is hopeful that someone took her in because she's very friendly. Right. My worry is that she's also very bold. Like, she wouldn't flinch around my dogs, and that is dangerous. Yes. So, and like I said, the one dog, I had her on a leash, and she was like trying to get at this cat so bad, and the cat was just not like just like within leash distance, like just beyond it, just arching and hissing, like not bothering to run, just holding her ground. She was standing her ground, and I'm like, you need to run. So I did worry that something has happened, but I want to go with Mama LaLa and think that someone took her in because she was a very nice cat. So that being said, a couple nights ago, the kittens were all up outside of our house, mewing like nobody's business because they're hungry, right? Mama cat has not come around, and these kittens are like 3 weeks old.
Oh yeah.
So, and they all come out of our bushes. There are 6 of them. So instead of just letting them wander around outside and having bad things happen, I told Mama LaLa, just get a crate, because I know she's got them. Just scoop them up and we'll find a rescue or something. So so now Mama LaLa has started Mama LaLa's House of Cats, and she's listening. She's listening to me record this and laughing. So I'm sure she will comment. Mom, you will have to comment later. I am recording right now. So anyway, so we have Mama LaLa's House of Cats. She has officially started a rescue in our house, and but it's been interesting because I've reached out to different friends. I had an SL friend who I'm friends with on Facebook connect me to someone. And I just pass all these phone numbers on to Mama LaLa, right? Because I don't have time for this. She's got the kittens. She's been nursing them. I told her she needs to get like a little like vest and attach multiple nipples to it so she can just put all 6 kitties on her chest. But she's taken it up. She doesn't have a whole lot of time for herself trying to feed 6 kittens. But she, I think, is enjoying it. And she wasn't going to keep any of the kittens, but I think she's keeping one. And one of them already has a home, but Mama LaLa wants to continue nursing it until it's a little older, until it can go home with this young lady. And then so the other 4 will probably go to a rescue that we're trying to sort out. So I had a contact from a friend, SL friend via Facebook. I had one of my my real life best friend, one of my first life best friends. It gave me a connection. Then there's Nextdoor. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Nextdoor. Yeah. So you laugh, but it's funny. I turned on Mama LaLa to Nextdoor, and I'm like, you're missing out. This is all you. You love this space. And then we got a couple of comments on Nextdoor, and I just gave the phone numbers to Mama LaLa to sort out. And she's making friends with people left or right.
Nice.
So it's been a whole little.
That's better than my experience with Nextdoor.
Right. I told Nextdoor is like where the Karens hang out and to complain, or I was telling Mama LaLa, it's like when they get on there to be like, what's that boom? Did you hear the helicopter? Was that gunfire? Like, that's Nextdoor. And so so I hooked her up with that. So I think she's been enjoying the whole Mama LaLa House of Cats experience. So if anybody out there lives in Southern California and wants a kitten, let me know.
Hey,
I might be able to sort that out. Anyway, so that was my kitten story, but we should get along with Fliff, or we're already starting off like we usually do, which is.
So should we get into credits?
Well, I still have Second Life news.
Okay.
So I should probably do that, or do we do credits first?
Usually, but
all right, let's do credits. No, you go. Let's do it, because I've been talking a lot, and I know when it's credits, it's time for LaLa to stop talking and Tour gets to talk. So go.
All right. So a couple flips ago, which is kind of fun to say, Masu had this shirt. They had the Lee T-shirt in Pride prints.
See, but now you're turned in such a way. You might want to turn and face forward so people can get the full effect. Because our friend over here, what's her name?
Honey.
Honey. Okay. Yeah. Our friend Honey pushed you And so you weren't. There we go. That. Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
There.
Okay.
I'll pause there. Okay.
Yes,
so
please.
they have several different. So first of all, I have to say, Masu did a great job with this. You can color the shirt itself in 3 different ways. You've got rainbow, the trans colors, and another one. But then you can do the symbol or the print itself separately. So I liked that those were 2 separate options. And this one, like, obviously the print is intended to be for like working out, but you know, it works for us.
Yeah, but that's so they call that a what do they call that? A cowbell? That weight? That particular weight?
Is that a barbell?
No, it's not a barbell. So that's how much you go to the gym. It's not a barbell. It's not a dumbbell. I believe they do call that a cowbell.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen them. I've worked with them.
Yeah,
every now and again. It's called a cowbell.
Also, I have to share this. We have another visitor. She disappeared. Someone walked up just a little bit ago who was the sim owner, and she wanted to welcome us and hope that we enjoyed our stay. I let her know we're featuring her sim in the flip video.
Okay.
So, hi, Faith, if you're watching this.
And so, do you want to segue into what sim we're even on? I know you're doing credits, but...
We can mention that. This is Peaceful Moments. This particular area is called Cotton Candy Bay. And...
perfect for us.
I don't know. Let me just confirm. You have you're set to region shared environment?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and take a look at that sky, because...
I did. Let me turn my camera around.
Yeah, you gotta.
Ooh, but I thought it was like a backdrop.
It is. It's both. So she's using the environment clouds as a layer beyond a cloud system. So she's got 2 layers of clouds going here, and just a really nice sky environment.
Yeah, I did notice that when we got here.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Really lovely. Nice, like, overcast sort of sunset thing going on here.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, it's a lovely sim overall. There's plenty of fun places here in Peaceful Moments. This is they were mentioned in the destination guide.
Yes.
Featured destinations. So
she must have been getting a little bit of traffic for that.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so, because it's really a lovely spot. Great little spots for photography and stuff all over the place too.
So did you finish your credits? I think we got interrupted.
No, I just started on the shirt.
Yeah. Okay. I got as far as your shirt.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Getting there.
All right.
Go
keep
heavy
going.
or go home. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, for you, it's
cowbell.
not working out.
Yeah. Cowbell weight is perfect for that. I didn't even catch that layer.
I did.
Yeah, you did. So that's even more fantastic and on point. These are the Thomas pants from Butterscotch. I've also got the Rhodes sandals from Fedora. And for my hair, I'm rocking the Billy hair and hat from Van Gogh, which isn't a Fliff creator, but I really liked it. So, and these are aviator sunglasses from Milo.
Okay.
Yeah.
You look great. I saw you and I was like, damn.
Oh, what
Kinda
is
like your
this?
spanker.
I also have a bracelet on.
Wait, did you talk about your nails?
That's from Butterscotch. Oh no.
That was a big talk. So bracelets, Butterscotch. That looks great.
Bracelet is the Neil Butterscotch, and my nails. Let me.
Right. So when I was getting dressed, I was like, oh, I need my nails. I need 1990. And then I think we both thought about it at the same time. We're like, oh, wait, Vici. And I was like, you know what? I believe I have asked Aubrey Snoodle to please make duck nails. So I'm going to ask again. Aubrey, please make duck nails. I don't know why she hasn't. Maybe she'll comment. Aubrey, if you have a reason why you're not making duck nails, please comment on the video and let me know, because I'm very curious. Because I keep waiting for you to come out with some duck nails, because I like a big, chunky nail. But Turk and I both decided today we're going to do some Vici, because I haven't worn Vici in a while, and you had a whole bunch of Vici out last time, a male Vici, and he was so excited about it that I'm like, yeah, we totally got to wear Vici.
I don't know if she'll be watching this one because Vici isn't around this week, but
well, you know what? I will have to link her and say, Aubrey, please watch the intro. I know you're not in it, but please watch the intro. Because I know that's how sometimes it is, you know? They only have so much time, and they're only going to watch the videos they're in.
Yep.
So.
I get it.
Yeah.
So those were my credits. Okay.
So with me, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it without opening my my interface because I think I can remember. So, so the hair is Stealthic. It was not a FLF item, but Stealthic is a FLF designer.
Yes.
I forgot what this one's called. Is it Revive? Reflect. See? Okay. So Reflect, it was a new one. It was curly and it has like some like fun braid work at the top.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, so I got that. And then the crown is not a FLF designer. I don't remember who it's by. I think I got them on the Saturday sale. Maybe you can tell.
It is by Orsini.
Orsini.
They have some nice Nella crown.
They have some nice jewelry there.
Yeah.
And then the earrings are RAR, and this is was it Moonlight? Was it Moon?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Moonlight collection they had. It's like a whole thing. Like I don't have all of it on because I don't like to overdo it sometimes with the jewelry. But
they do all.
They have
all
the armbands, they have necklaces, they have the belly chain, and I have like the garters on, and I love them. I love a garter like this. Yeah. This is the Moonlight garter from RAR. I just love the way the light catches the little metal and how the metal shines.
I do too.
I love when RAR has thigh bands for maze. It just looks so good. Like I'm gonna be in these a while, so get used to it.
Hell yeah.
And then so that was RAR on earrings and thighs, and then the outfit itself is Tetra, which is a FLF designer. This is not a more recent release, but I was digging through stuff because I take Mari to school now at Little Learners Preschool, and as a parent, they have a dress code for parents, and I have to have everything covered. Not like I'm like Mama LaLa, who's really questionable if she's gonna have everything covered. But I need to like not be like too racy at the preschool.
Yeah.
So I try to keep everything covered. So I was just looking for shorts, and then I was like, put shorts in your inventory, and you get a whole bunch of things. So I'm like, Tetra shorts. Let me put those on. And then I remembered them after I put them on. I'm like, yes, these are tour approved because they're all tore up. And so I had these on, but then I wanted to match you, so we went and got the Tetra top that goes with it because it's the Gina set. So Gina shorts and Gina top. And so I wanted to somewhat kind of try to match you, so the colors are somewhat similar.
Yeah, they are.
And then my shoes are Fedora like yours. So and that's what we love. Oh, bye, honey. So yeah, matchy with the shoes. The Fedora, so the Rhodes sandals?
The Rhodes, yes.
And then before we left, you're like, you know what? You need a smoothie. And you sent me a smoothie, watermelon smoothie from Chic Chica.
Yep.
And this is very nice. And Chic Chica is not a FLF designer, but, I love me some Chic Chica.
They make some great food.
Yep. And as always, I have my Alt 3 on. I'm still rocking Trilla. Like, really digging it. Where did you go? Did you run off with Honey?
No, I don't know. I was trying to...
clicking around like you do?
Yeah, and it teleported me.
Yeah, it looked like you ran off with Honey for a second. Because apparently she's totally your speed.
Gosh.
Or maybe it's just your desire to help a woman evolve. Anyway, so I'm wearing Alt 3, wearing Trilla skin. I'm still loving it. Love it. And I still feel like me. Like, I don't feel like it's not me, And then I've got my micro glitter on because, yes, I'm just going to keep that on.
Love the micro glitter.
I have my yummy ring on because that's essentially like our companionship ring.
Yeah,
so
it's kind of become that.
Leave that on. All right.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, so I think, and then I'm locked in a pose right now. It is Lyrium. I'm in my Lyrium AO. I was going to switch to my Flifty one, but I think I'll leave the Flifty one as a Flifty one because you seem to like the Lyrium poses, in particular the one where it's a lean forward.
Yeah.
I was going to switch until you were like, I love that lean forward one. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm rocking Lyrium today. Yeah, so we're going to have some Lyriums leaning forward for you. So the only sad part about my outfit is that I was sad that I'm not wearing my waifu boobs because I'm in love with them. Or if Tetra did this in Juicy, I would have been happy with that too, for the whole push like smushed booby look.
Yeah.
So I've been really enjoying the waifus. Like I've not taken them off like all week. So you know what I am missing though is my jiggles, and I can put that on if that's necessary. You seem to.
I think so. I think you need that.
I think you do need to jiggle.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think that's kind of a mandatory.
Okay. Well, I can get that on after we get to our first stop, because you were commenting that as you were picking the news out for me, that there was no news to report, and that's because SLB is still going on. And if I bring up my internet window, let me get over to that. I don't have, since there is no featured news, I did just bring up my Second Life Weekly, because it's like the magazine of Second Life that you get in your email. So they have an announcement here that SLB's been extended, and I'm wondering if it was supposed to end like 3 days ago on the 11th. For some reason that sticks out in my head, but maybe it wasn't. But it's extended through July 16th. If it wasn't, I don't know.
Just in case people missed it.
Yeah. And I haven't even been able to go through and see all the exhibits because I've been busy writing my dissertation.
Yeah. Maybe we should at least peek at it tomorrow.
We should.
Especially, is the Shop and Hop still running?
Probably.
Yeah, we should at least take a look at that.
It's like speed hop?
Just speed it. Just like cam through it.
Yeah.
And because there might be some cool things.
Yeah. So that was Second Life news, and then there's Koshima City, mesmerizing journey as you explore Koshima, an urban sanctuary that beautifully blends Japanese and Chinese influences. Oh, there's a little video of it. Let me play the video and not get blown out. Okay.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. So there's a destination there. And funny side story, I started watching some reality TV in Japanese, but we turned the dubbing on, and it's a whole new layer of entertainment. Just the voice acting cracks me up so bad. But that's just a side story that I thought of when I'm watching that. Okay. Anyway, then Fresh Looks, they, let's see. Oh, gosh. There's Manuel I don't even know how to say that. Somebody's celebrating Second Life 20th birthday with a creative edit that reminds us all of our first adventures in virtual building. So, yeah. Oh, Fresh Looks is from the Flickr group. The Facebook, I have words. Second Life's Flickr group. That's the picture.
Okay.
Yeah. So, that aside, I think I'm ready to talk about Flip.
Okay.
So if I go over to Seraphim, I have the Seraphim website up now. And
we have some great sponsors this week.
How many sponsors do we have, Tour?
Well, we have 4, but it's not a combination that'll make an outfit.
Okay, who are our 4?
So we have Butterscotch / Torricelli.
Okay.
Those are 2 sponsors. Okay. We have Half Deer. And we have Roslyn. So it's a great spread, but it's not going to create a look.
Well, one of those outfits might. Like, okay, so if I look at Roslyn, Roslyn is a bathing suit, and Tori is a bathing suit.
Yeah. Well, this is what I'm saying. You're not going to do like a styling challenge off of it. You're just
Butterscotch is a shoe.
Yeah.
And who is the other? Half Deer. Half Deer is poofs, it looks like, or hairpins. I can't tell from the tiny picture. So you could do it like a Half Deer Tori or Half Deer Roslyn.
Yeah.
Or you could do a Half Deer and some boots. And nothing else. Anyway, let me tell you the title. So, let's see. Is it still? Yeah, Serena Larson has said, "Looking fine and feeling good with 50 Linden Fridays."
Well, I think that we fit that. We are both looking good and feeling pretty fine.
Yeah, even if noobs push me, I'm still feeling fine. So, it's like move lock button. If you don't have it on your toolbar, get it. Anyway, so MIA Modulus.
Okay.
At the time of this posting, which they may not be at this point. Yeah. Okay, I think that's all for me. Would you have anything before we get started?
No, I'm good to get started.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Tour.
Yeah.
I thought we were going fliffing.
Look, you can't flip without an empty stomach.
You can't fliff without an empty stomach?
No, you can't flip with an empty stomach. So had to get sandwiches.
Yeah, I see that. So it looks like we're seated outside of Butterscotch and Torricelli.
Yeah, this is their little shopping plaza.
Oh, have we not noticed this little table here before?
I think this is new.
Because you would have noticed this in a heartbeat.
I think this is new. Yeah, they added this little cafe area to their weekend shopping plaza, and I love it.
Oh yeah.
So I thought we'd have a seat while we're perusing the sales.
Yeah, so there's a fair amount of people here.
Yeah,
but we're safely out of the way. I do have my jiggles activated, so I'm just jiggling away on this chair.
Yeah, that chair's a lucky chair.
That's a whole new meaning to lucky chair. All right, so here we have the weekend shopping plaza.
Yes.
And if we go with the 50 Linden, there's the boot I was telling you about, the Nolan boots. I feel like you have these.
I do have these, yes.
Yeah, so 50
they
Linden.
are quality boots. I definitely strongly recommend them.
Yeah.
I ended up picking up the Fat Pack after getting one of these on Fliff. And the Fat Pack currently is $7.50.
Okay.
It is on sale at the moment.
All right, and then over on the ladies' side, they have what is that, Hera set, and it looks like it's not updated to Reborn. So Legacy, Perky, Lara, Petite, bikini set, crochet cover up, and necklace.
Yeah, this must be one of their older ones.
Yeah.
That's a shame because they definitely are making more stuff for Reborn. Because we've picked up a few things now from Torricelli, but this I think is one of their previous items they're recycling. Yeah. Which, fair enough.
And then it looks like we've got some Saturday sale in TMD. So some interesting options. So
yeah. You want me in a towel?
I know. I feel like you have a few towels for me.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
So
let's see if I have that one. I might.
You've got the Phoebe dress, which I can't wear.
I do have that as well.
Of course you do. Do you have these boots? These pant boots? Tactical pants with belt add-on and combat boots, or is that not your style?
I don't think I have that, and it's not really my style.
But I know this towel is. Yep.
The towel is, yeah.
Definitely your style. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that your bracelet in the picture?
Let's see.
The towel?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it is. That's the
You're a Butterscotch man.
I like Butterscotch. They make some good stuff.
This girl has squishy boobies in the front. I love that.
Let's see. Oh.
Which boobs is she wearing? Is she wearing Cupra?
Let's see. She is. So this is Reborn. These
what?
are. This is a different thing. It's something called Tighten Your Chest by Ameth.
Huh.
It looks like it's a custom mod by Ameth.
You'll have to find that for me.
I will.
You know, I like squishy boobs.
Yeah. It looks like Ameth makes a number of these. It's not like a maze though. It's like they make a top that has the boob squish built into it.
Well, that's why.
Which is an interesting way of going about it.
Yeah. Because you have to color it to match you then?
It might just draw from your skin, but I'm not positive.
Okay. I'm curious. If you link me later, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
So. Okay, these two guys over here are too cute in their matching outfits. Look at matchy. With their hearts.
Yeah. Yeah, that is. I think we've encountered them at a previous flip. Yeah.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure we have. I don't think we made any comment about it at the time, but I'm pretty sure I've seen them.
Yeah, they're great. I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Are we good to go?
We are good to go.
Tour, we're live.
Woo! We are.
I thought I might catch you laughing at me. Laughing at my countings. I'm like, 3, 2, wait a minute. 3, 2, they're great. No, 3, 2. Yeah. All the behind the scenes stuff that people don't see.
I enjoy that.
Yeah. So now you have us seated on some poofs.
Yeah,
sofa.
These are cute little poofs.
Yeah. See, I thought in the picture, that's how tiny these friend pictures are. I thought it was like a hair clip.
Yeah.
But it's sofa. It's a sofa.
It's a sofa, yeah.
But
it's a 3-seater like sofa.
Mochi. Look at them. I'm still low-key hungry. I told you before we got started I ate. And now I'm looking at this mochi and I want some.
A sofa-sized mochi? Yeah, I think you could get that down.
Yeah. Yeah. So Dango sofa 10 sits, 3. It says room for 3. We only need room for 2. It'd be like room for me and you, and that is equivalent to 3. And then next to it is the mochi bite poof. And I should let you talk about this because this is decor, and I do all the talking, as Mama LaLa likes to remind me. So let's let Tour talk about the furniture.
Well, I really like the way that they did this one for a triple-seater. The what is this? The Dango sofa. I think that's really not only cute, but I don't see too many triple-seater things anyway. Yeah. And it's kind of very welcoming for a like cute sort of setup. If you have if you're going for that sort of vibe, it's just kind of a welcoming sort of seat. They also look like they have a whole bunch of different animations in here. It looks like.
Are they individual only, or are they like couples, or?
No, they're all individual seats, so you're not doing any cuddling with these. And you can get it with and without the stick, it looks like, which is helpful. Especially if you wanted to make a really long one, you could just do a few without the stick onto the end. The bite poof.
That might have to be how you arrange your tour talk area with these Dango sofas. Maybe.
One of these probably won't make it in there, but I think I had more of a bohemian, whatever we can find sort of.
True. I see that. And for people who don't know what we're talking about, it's our solar punk build. And so I don't think we touched on that at the beginning, that we're making a little bit more progress with that.
Yeah, we've been making steady progress on it.
I think we're on track for August. Yeah. Anyway, so what about the mochi bite poof?
It's just a single sitter. It complements this for sure, because it's the same sort of snack seat sort of look. Both of these are remarkably low impact, which is nice. So yeah, this is a wonderful little quintessential half deer sort of style. Yeah.
So is it 50 Linden per fat pack?
Let's see. It is 50 Linden per style. The fat packs are different. So the fat pack for the Dangos is 150. The fat pack for the poofs is 300.
Okay.
So, but I went ahead and got them because I think they're great.
Okay, that's great. Are we good to go?
We're good to go.
All right, so where are we?
We are at Roslyn in their weekend shopping zone with Roslyn and Rue.
Yep, and usually Rue has like food stuff I want. But let's focus on Roslyn first. This is the Carter bikini. And it looks like it fits Gen X Curvy, Cooper, Legacy Perky, Maitreya, Reborn, Juicy Rolls, and Waifu. Okay, sold. Available in 10 plus color pattern options. Fat pack includes everything. Okay, so it's 50 Linden per color. How much is the fat pack? Because that's what I want.
Oh, good. The fat pack is 800.
Sold.
Sold, yes. Which is fantastic.
Okay, and then what's across the way at the other? Wait, where am I?
So the Rue, or are you looking at the other Roslyn?
No, I'm looking at Rue. Yeah, look at the
Rue has the Fresh Harvest collection, which is a lovely little basket of Fresh Harvest. I dig this.
Yeah.
And you can get a little basket of strawberries or bananas on a string.
And then Roslyn over here for Saturday sale has the Celine dress and some shoes. Celine shoes that go with it, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
And the dress, does it fit?
Fits Reborn,
Reborn,
but
not all the extra fun stuff. Okay.
yeah.
All right, who are these fun furries over here? They look
I was admiring that too. There's some cute fox, I think fox gals over here. Kind of vibing.
Yeah. They're cute.
So they are. I had to give them head pats. They have those head pat things.
Yeah.
Are you cammed on them?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me do some head pats on them.
I
Because
wasn't.
they do a little dance.
Away. Oh, yeah. That's cute. All right. Okay, so I'm going to pick up this bikini. And
Yeah,
then
you are.
we continue on.
Yep.
Okay, Tour, where are we?
We're at a place called Aardvark.
Aardvark, not pig.
Nope.
Because, they have those price tags that you're like, yeah, the pig head. No.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
What a callback.
Yeah, sometimes I can remember things.
Yep.
Anyway, so we've got sassy vases, or are they vases? Callback number 2.
I know. I like vases, but these might
sassy
be vases.
vases.
But
so 3 judgmental vases.
yes.
12 total colors, 81 unique phrases with the ability to add your own. So, what do they do or say? Touch me.
Here's a couple examples. I'll read you 3 lines. So
Okay.
1 line. If you find a toilet in your dream, don't use it. Another is, don't yell at people, lean in close and whisper. It's much scarier. And the third, you only live once. Make sure to spend 15 hours of the day on the internet seeking validation from strangers.
Aww. Sassy.
These are fun. I like their little poses, little hands on their hips.
Yeah.
That's fun.
So, is there any voice to it, or is it just text and local? Okay.
It's just text and local, yeah.
And then I can't help but see what's behind you. Happy Sacks.
Yeah. Happy Sacks, yeah.
Yeah. I guess we'll just leave that one there.
Yep.
It's YouTube. But yeah, I think we're good. Are you gonna get some happy vases?
Yeah, I grabbed the pack. Of them
Happy
'cause I think that's
vases.
fun. Sassy vases.
Oh, sassy. See, I've got happy from the sack and vases. Yeah.
Yes.
Sassy vases. Okay, gotcha. All right, are we ready?
We're good.
All right, Tour, I know where we are.
Yes, you do.
Why don't you tell everyone?
We're at Ananas,
And what do they have?
the fluffy head. So you can,
Fluffy head.
you too can be a cute fox, or Cheshire, or red panda, or skunk,
Aw.
or a raccoon.
Where's the fox?
The Arctic fox.
Oh, Arctic fox. I was looking for regular fox.
Oh yeah,
Because you know me, I like foxes, but I guess an
Yeah.
Arctic fox is a fox too.
it is a type of fox.
It is. Okay, so it's 50 linden per style. And
Yes,
then
it's
how much
15
is the fat pack?
Well, so it's 50 linden per style for the raccoon ones.
Uh-huh.
Specifically, the other ones are 65 each. And the fat pack is 189.
I didn't see the flip sign behind you to the raccoon. You have us facing in the direction of the panda and the fox and the Cheshire cat.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was separate pricing either until you asked and I double checked.
Mm-hmm.
So that is my bad, but also, the raccoons are the 51.
Yeah.
Yep. But everything's pretty, like 65 is not breaking the bank either.
No. All right. Are we good to go?
We are good to go.
Tour, where are we?
Yes. We're at a place called Antropos.
Is this new?
It's not one I've heard of.
Huh. Because I hadn't even cammed on the item yet because of your warning to me. I'm like, are we going to... It's Clover, right? Who does like things like that, and I forget there's a couple of other places that do. Sometimes Lock&Tuft. But this is some place new to gross me out. What do we got?
I don't think it's not
I see.
gross. It's just,
well, It just gives you the
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit of that.
little yeah. Okay. What do we
So
got?
this is a set of torso rings in a what is that? A pentagram?
A pentagram, yeah.
Yeah. They are, so this is rigged for the anatomy bodies, soft
Ooh.
and fit, and CZ slim.
Okay.
You can change the ribbon colors, metal colors, and captive beads in the shadows, apparently.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's very customizable. It's certainly an interesting setup, and I think it's cool to have things like that, because trying to do any sort of body jewelry, for it to be usable, it does have to be rigged, and having people making that is pretty cool, especially for male bodies.
Yeah, I agree. All right, 50 Linden in the is it 2 color packs? Light gradients, dark and patterns, and then you have the buy-all.
Yes,
So,
good call.
Okay.
And the buy-all is 100. It's just the two together. Yep.
All right, very good. Are we good to go?
We are good to go.
I am chuckling over the little bit of struggle busing we're doing in between takes, but nobody knows. But
nobody knows.
It was mostly
except the super observant.
The fact that you were too tall. Let's just ruin it for everybody. So you were a little too tall, making me feel like I was short. I'm like, did my birth deformers mess up my height? And you're like, no, but they did mess up your belly.
Yeah.
Because it sucks it in to give me an ass. Like usually I have a bit of a belly, and I didn't notice because I just look at me straight on. But all my belly has shifted into my ass with these deformers.
Yep.
With this birth system. And then I can't get the deformer HUD to open up to save my life right now. Because I want to play with it, because it's got different attachments for different things for like shoulder and belly, and I can do all these adjustments that I know of and that I wanted to play with between takes, but I can't.
Yeah, so we'll have to sort that out.
Maybe a little later.
Offline. Yeah.
Yes, so where are we right now?
We are at Amadeus.
Amadeus, this new too?
Apparently.
Huh. All right, so what do they got here?
I don't know, but I have an earworm now, so
You have an earworm?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Is that a Southern saying?
No, like those songs that get stuck in your head.
Oh, yeah, like Rock Me Amadeus?
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you talking about? Earworm? That sounds gross.
That's what it's called when you. That's totally what it's called when you get a song stuck in your head.
I think that's what people in the South call it.
You haven't heard earworm?
I not on the regular?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Oh, interesting. It's actually been adopted as the primary dictionary definition.
Really?
A catchy song or tune that runs continually through a person's mind.
So they must be from the South too.
Okay.
Yeah, I never really call it something. When a song gets stuck in your head, that's just what happens. That's what you stuck in your head. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So, what do we got here? We have Halo of Fins.
Halo of Fins for the aspiring mermaid.
Yeah.
That's a fun look.
Includes
and you can get it in these
versions.
4 colors.
Yeah. Go for it. You go.
Oh, yeah. So it looks like, and this is an unrigged item, so you can patch it onto just about anything. It also would make just a pretty statement sort of collar if you could fit it onto like some sort of coat as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely fashion-y.
It definitely could be used as a fashion piece for sure.
Yeah, it's one of those very statement sort of pieces. I like it.
So 50 linden per color, the fat pack is how much?
The fat pack, which is 50% off, is $225.
Okay.
Which means that you get more than just these 4 colors. I don't know how many colors, but it's more than just these 4. So.
All right, sounds good. Are we good to go?
We are good to go.
All right, Tour. We have a fan.
We have, a fan has found us. Yes.
Yes. This is LaLa galore.
Hi, LaLa.
She looking good. Look, that's all she's got to wear. Just cover your bits and go shopping. That's all you need. Like, look at her.
Absolutely. She looks awesome. Yeah.
She does. And you said she's from Long Beach?
Yeah.
Is that what it says in her profile?
In her profile, yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Lola. We were over here fussing with my jiggles because you were upset that I lose my belly and it just all goes to my ass. And we were trying to figure it out. We'll sort it out. I have to play with the deformer piece on this birth thing so that I can jiggle and still maintain my shape, right?
Yes.
So as opposed to losing a belly and becoming all ass, which some people wouldn't be opposed to.
No, and it is a lot of fun, but I like the belly, so we'll have to figure that out.
Yeah. So you'll have to tell me if Lola has anything to say in local, but she was over to the side and she's like, oh my God, it's you guys. She was saying she watches us. Lola, you should comment. If you haven't, maybe, she probably has, and she may have, because sometimes people comment and their YouTube name doesn't match, like their Second Life name.
Oh,
and
true.
So that would help me out. If you're commenting on our videos and your YouTube handle does not match your Second Life name, please sign off with your Second Life name so I know. Because
absolutely.
Lola could be commenting. She probably commented a bunch of times and I don't know it's Lola. So,
That could be.
But Lola, thank you. Thank you for watching our videos. And this is what I love. I love when we bump into our fans when we're out and about. And I always give them a little shout out.
Absolutely.
Lola's killing it.
She's got a fantastic look.
Yes, she does.
I love the hair in particular. That's
she's got a good look.
Hair.
I like the smile just at that perfect moment. Like, yes, I do. You know it.
Yes.
All right. So where are we hanging out with Lola? What store are we at?
We're at Apocalyptic.
Is this a new one too?
Maybe it's a new one to me anyway.
Yeah.
Apocalyptic.
So they have these bodysuits?
Maybe they've just gotten all kinds of new stores since we've been away.
Yeah. Okay, so
but yes.
This fits Legacy, Reborn, and Maitreya, so sold. I love a bodysuit. And
we call it the Sam jumpsuit.
So there you go, jumpsuit, not a bodysuit. That's different. And so you buy them in one of two packs, right? So you've got your black camo, and then your kind of beige with the stripe and the solid.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Ask Lola if she bought this.
Oh, okay.
I like type for me. Tell her we're still recording, and I want to know if she bought this.
I'm checking. So, but yeah, this looks like a fun little store. I was peeking around inside.
Yeah. Here she goes. She's typing.
Yeah. I'm waiting to see the answer.
She got a good type. I love it.
She's thinking about it.
Thinking about it. No, I'm gonna definitely get it. I'm gonna get it. And she's got great shoes. She's got a good summer look going on.
Yeah.
I love her typing hand. It's like so like I don't know, attitude, like bad bitch.
Yeah,
She's got like a bad bitch type. I love it.
Yep. It's good, especially with those big old rings.
Yep.
Oh.
What'd she say?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
My camera went a little crazy there.
Oh, were you clicking around again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we've covered Apocalyptic. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I hope to see a lot more. And Lola's got something to say. What's she saying?
Not sure yet. Let's see. She says she wishes it supported waifu, which she's rocking the waifu bikini right now.
Love some waifu. Yeah. Is that the bikini from earlier? That can't be.
It's not the one from earlier.
It could be the Roslyn one. That's not the Roslyn one.
This is from Axolotl.
Okay. Oh, that's the one that comes with it.
Yeah.
Axolotl is the one that comes with those. Yeah. Yeah, she looks great. Tell her I love a waifu boob too.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree. The waifu is a really solid mod.
Yeah, love it. I wish I was wearing it right now.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're good. So,
okay.
Time for the next.
Yep. Thank you, Lola.
Bye, Lola. Maybe she'll come with us. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe.
Look, she waved just then. Perfect timing, Lola. All right, Tour. I'm going to tell the people that you... I don't know why you're not wanting to put your face light on today. I'm like, Tour, your face light's not on. You're like, that is correct. I'm like, You're in the dark. I'm okay with that. Okay. He's like, let me just scoot closer. I'm like, yeah, just do that. And he ended up right on my ass. That's fine.
Yep.
That's fine.
I'm good with that.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm broken right now. Like my AO is like not happening. Okay, why? I can't. I can't noob stand. I hate noob standing.
You look fine.
No, she freaked out on me for a second. I'm like, bitch, stand right. Don't do that noob shit. Okay.
Gotcha.
Anyway, we're at AsteroidBox.
Yes, we are.
And
They have the Orla dress.
Orla.
Mm-hmm.
Orla looks sinister.
Yeah, this is kind of interesting. It looks, it gives the illusion of just being like a bodysuit, but it's a dress, so that's kind of a cool style.
And it fits Maitreya?
Yeah, it fits Maitreya and Reborn along with the juicy boobs, but not waifu, and Legacy.
Yes.
This is a retexture though.
Okay. And so you have the different patterns down there.
Including strawberries.
Which, to me, the juxtaposition of these patterns is kind of funny. Like, the picture looks very, like I told you, like menacing. And then it's like strawberries and hearts. Ooh, 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 surprise, ooh, ooh. No, I wasn't ready for that. That's, yeah. I was looking at the picture, and when I pull my camera down, I was not ready for hearts and strawberries. Yeah. But, that's fun. All right.
Interesting.
So, this gal's wearing it up here up front.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, she's got it for the juicy.
Two people wearing it up front.
Oh, yeah. The other one I didn't notice so much because they don't have juicy boobs.
Yeah.
No, but that shows the different chest. So the Maitreya flat chest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lovely androgynous look.
It is. Yeah. But I was saying that my eyes are more drawn to curves. So I'm like,
yeah, I know.
Boobs. That's where that's where my eye went. It's like three of them. There's another one in the back. Like they're all trying it on.
Yep.
Or buying it. No, she's demoing it. She's going into uwu.
Going to the strawberries.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, they're like a sexy little army, the three of them. Love it. Love it. Okay. All right. Are we good?
We are good.
All right, Tour, where are we?
We are at Belle Epoque.
Belle Epoque. Okay.
Which is another Fulbright store.
This is LOD Forest Edition. Maitreya, Petite Legacy, Perky, and Reborn. That's fun. And it's 50 linden per color, I imagine. And then how much for the fat pack?
Yeah, it's 50 per color. It is 200 for the fat pack.
Okay.
I don't know if it was intended, but LOD is kind of it's kind of a fun pun.
Why?
I don't think it's intended because I just think of like the LOD like level of detail.
Oh no. LOD is a name, right?
I know it's a name, but
you're like, I only think in terms of SL.
I only think in terms of SL.
No, you don't. You actually think very technically. So LOD might be something that you would naturally think of as opposed to somebody's name.
I also am constantly seeking puns and things, so that doesn't help.
I see. I see. All right. Well, we need to keep moving because we've been at this for a little while and we are only at the letter B.
All right. Let's keep going.
All right. All right, Tour, where are we?
We are at Celeste and we are inside the item that's for sale.
Okay, so I'm looking around, and when I saw the windows in here, I'm like, this place needs to be a club.
Yeah, they call it a studio skybox.
Huh. Like, to me, this would be a perfect club box.
Yeah, it's got a great club vibe.
Yeah,
it does.
This,
I really like that it has a lot of this built-in lighting. Both in the ceiling and the walls.
It makes me, really want to bring, Club Blanche to life. Just to have a skybox that's Club Blanche. Yeah. But we actually have a stage and a whole setup for partying on the sim floor, so. We
do, and we're starting to get constrained on Prim, so I don't know if we'll be able to create a club
we still have
skybox.
to take that one RP scene down.
That's true. That's true.
And we took the old house down.
We did, and that helped.
Yeah. So we have some Prims to clean up. But
we do.
No,
and we have more decorating to do as well.
We do. But like I said, I am just excited to even get to use the stage that we've had forever. And
Yes.
you made such a pretty dance floor that
Yes.
I want to, I want us to party there.
Yes.
I
This is a really nice club space.
It is. So this whole thing is 50 Linden?
This whole thing is 50 Linden.
Wow. So you too could have a club. Like
Yeah.
everyone else in Second Life. Because
Yes.
you used to have a club. I never had
I
my
did.
own club. I have worked
No?
at clubs, but I have never had my own club. No.
I generally cannot recommend running a club.
Why is that?
Well, unless you just want to run a club. If you're trying to run a club for profit, that's generally speaking is going to be a losing enterprise. There are some winners, don't get me wrong. Some do make it, but it is a lot of work and a lot of headache if that's your goal.
If you like work and headaches, then run a club in Second Life. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, basically. But I mean, if you just want to run one because you enjoy doing it, then that's one thing.
Yeah.
And it can be very fulfilling.
Yeah. All right. So this is the one offering from Celeste then for 50. I mean, it's quite an offering. So
Yes, it is.
Not trying to diminish it by any means. So
What, you only get this whole
only
giant-
this one giant amazing skybox that you could start your very own Second Life club in? Just that for 50 Linden? Yeah.
So good.
All right. Well, we got to
right.
keep moving. We're only on C.
Yep.
I have to catch my avatar in her pointing stance. Like, this is the flip item at the Chatterbox store, aka Commoner.
Yep.
Like, to me, this is just the Chatterbox store.
I know.
But it's
it basically
commoner.
is.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, the first item is something called Yummies. Is that right? Edible.
Yes, these-
Edible gummies.
Yeah, these are cannabis-infused gummies, apparently,
Okay.
called Beach Bliss.
Okay. I need to say something here, and I'm gonna do
Okay.
another Mama LaLa throwback. I know Mama LaLa's gonna watch because she's been watching our videos. She usually always does, and now
Hi, Mama LaLa.
she was laughing earlier because I was talking
Yes.
about Mama LaLa's House of Cats, and this reminds me of a story that Mama LaLa will have to tell in the comments about her experience with gummies.
Oh, okay.
It's a funny story. It's better heard in person. So maybe one of these times when we have some kind of hangout stratagem where Mama LaLa comes around, it's just Mama LaLa story time, because she will
That'd
just
be great.
light up in voice and tell stories. So, but yeah, Mama LaLa will more than likely give us some kind of summary of her gummy experience, or choose not to. It was quite the
Yes.
experience for her. Then there's the Chatterbox. So I'm gonna get these
Before-
gummies.
Yeah, before you get to the Chatterbox, I wanted to mention Emery Milno, the
Yeah.
creator of Commoner. Cannabis has two ends. Minor thing. Might have just been a little too high on the yummies to
On the
notice
yummies.
that, but just thought I'd mention it.
Gotcha.
Anyway,
Okay, so I'm gonna buy the gummies, misspelled or
Yes.
not, and then the Chatterbox is free time, and I feel like I have them because I have all of them.
yes.
So I should have this. So yeah, so 50 Linden for these two. I'm gonna double check and make sure I have this Chatterbox, and if I don't, I will.
I think it also says lemon date on there.
Where?
It says Beach Bliss Watermelon Lemon Dade.
Oh, instead of lemonade? Maybe he was on the gummies.
Maybe he was on the gummies.
It's cannabis lemonade. 'Cause that's how you sound when you're on cannabis gummies. I have no idea. I have never tried any. I have not done any drugs. I'm not.
Yep.
You know, I'll drink here and there, and it's you're only gonna get sleepy LaLa. So there's no fun with that. So anyway, okay, I'm ready. I'm gonna pick this up. We're gonna keep moving. All right.
Yes, we are. Yes.
All right. So for as much as we try to keep things moving, we always prolong this whole experience, and you know, I think the people who watch our video are here for it.
I hope so.
But I wanted to share just a little bit more struggle bus, because
and to put a question out there.
and because I want the help of my people, which is what I refer to the people who watch our videos. is I took my birth jiggles off because I've been fussing with them between every take. And every time I fuss with them, it does something to me that makes me short. And then I just get after you going, what did you do? Did you get tall again? And you're like, no, you got short.
No cow tipping.
Yes.
And so
Excuse me.
what my question is, and this is to all my deformer people out there who wear deformers for jiggles and whatever.
Yeah.
How do you work it out that you can jiggle and that your shape stays your shape? Like every time I put any kind of jiggle on, my ass pops out, my belly's gone, I might shrink. Like I still have to dig in. We both are going to dig in on the birth HUD and jiggle system a little bit because it's jiggles, deformers, dances. Like I love it, but I feel like I'm not working it right in order to maintain the integrity of my shape and then still get the jiggles in all the right places. So I'm putting it out there to the community. If you know anything, if you're like an expert or know anything about either the birth jiggle system or any of the jiggle attachments and how you work it out to keep your shape, you know, your shape and not get it twisted to have something extra like a jiggle.
Yeah, and we're gonna do some experiments offline as well to try and sort out what's going on.
I just took it off for the remainder of this video so that we would not be doing fliff all night long as I fuss with this in between takes.
Yes, absolutely.
So, anyway, where are we, Tori?
We're at Friday on Fliff.
Friday. All right, what does Friday have for us?
Friday has these toe rings, which I think this is a pretty cool thing because it hits something that you often have talked about with toe rings.
Mm-hmm.
It hits all of the different style, like arches of foot.
Flat and high, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's what the challenge has been. I think there's another toe set. Well, this is not the nails as well. It's just toes, right? Just the toe rings.
This is just the rings, toe rings, yeah.
Is where I had another pair of toe rings, but I think it was a flat foot. And I was like, I don't want to be flat-footed. I wanted to wear them in my little slippy, like toe slip slides.
Yeah.
And I wanted toe rings too, and I couldn't because I didn't want to be flat-footed. So
yeah, I know. It's definitely something that you've brought up a few times, and Friday's got some cute little. They're kind of simple design, but I think they're fun.
Yeah, look at the scallop front. I just came back and I want some of her watermelon. Hey, it's our friend. It's
it is.
It's what's her name again? Sequoia.
Yeah, it is.
Sequoia. I have to get into her IMs and be like, you flip when we flip, and I see you every single time.
Yeah.
And I want your watermelon, Sequoia. Yeah. Look at you.
Well, you've got a slice of watermelon, but I know you want hers as well.
I want hers and I want mine. See, I remembered her name. We've seen her solid the last 3 weeks. And I bet if we go back in enough footage, we'll see Sequoia here and there. Because she flips about the same time we do.
Yeah, I see. I've seen her a few times, even
before
beyond
calling her out,
your mentions.
Right? Yep. All right. I'm going to get these toe rings. I'm going to say hi to Sequoia.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay. All right, Tor. Between takes, I'm talking to Sequoia.
Yes.
And like I had hoped, she's cool people. Because I try to rein it in. Because sometimes I get really excited with strangers. And I've done this at least once where they're like, what the fuck? Just relax. Right? Like not everybody wants my energy. So when I see people like, okay, so like Sequoia, we've seen her on the regular. Like she flips in the same multiple time zone that we do. And so I was telling her after I kind of took the temperature a little bit, right? Because if she was just going to be like, thank you, don't talk to me, then I would have let it go. Right. But she's cool. So I was like, yeah, I see you all the time. And I tell my partner like, hey, it's Sequoia. Like we're besties and we have never met. Because she has just been such a regular when we go flipping that I feel close to her.
Yeah.
And I told her I love her look. I do. I love her
does.
look
she has
and her
a
food.
Wonderfully distinctive look, and I love it.
Yeah. She's my style for sure. She's great. I don't want to just get her backside. I'll give her, since we're giving her a shout out, I'm gonna swing around and get the front of Sequoia again. Because she was like priding it up. She's got snacks. She's got music tattoos. She's got a thick figure. Like I'm all about it. Sign me up.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're not at the Sequoia store. We are at Glam Affair.
Yes.
So,
and I gotta say, Duolingo has me good because I read this initially as Aya.
Aya. Well, if you're studying Spanish, yes, Aya, right? It hurts my brain because I'm studying Portuguese, and in Portuguese it's ELA and it's Ella. Yeah, it hurts my Spanish brain, but that's fine. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
So anyway, ella is lovely, just like Mama LaLa would be like, it's belleza. I'm like, Mom, it's Beliza. All the white people say it like that. It's just Beliza. Belleza. She refuses to say Beliza.
Oh, that's kind of fun though. I don't know. I might have to take that.
Well, belleza is like, it's like beauty, beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So I'm wearing the belleza jade.
Oh, Mama LaLa's gonna love that.
Yes. It's now belleza on
Belleza. You're wearing belleza. Beliza. Okay, anyway. So, Glam Affair, ella. The Luca Evo X skin. It probably works on your belleza, but it's just a face skin. So, you'd need to get the body skin to match.
Yes.
So.
And it matches Glam Affair basic line skin.
Yeah. So, 50 Linden for this lovely skin.
All
right, are we good?
We are.
All right. Oh, Tori. I love licking your forehead. Did we stop flipping to go home so we could sit and I could lick your forehead?
No. We're at Heaux.
No.
This is a brief forehead licking break at Heaux.
And it's funny. Oh, your AO ruined it. But
oh, did it?
Yeah. But it was funny because I think you were still in like Spanish Duolingo mode when you got here because you were stuck on calling that skin ella, and then I was saying something to you, and you're like, "No, I know." I'm like, what happens? I'm like, what is this accent from? You are a white guy in Florida. What is? No, I know. Are the Cubans around there rubbing off on you? It's ella and belleza. No, I know. Mi amor. Pare, yo sé. That's what's gonna start happening. Just a little bit of Duolingo, and you too could sound like a native. Tour is an example.
I honestly kind of hope so, but that is hilarious.
Anyway, while I lick your forehead, I will look at the skin at Heaux.
Yes. What is this? Who is this? This is
Where am I?
Ceylon.
Who are you? How old are you? All right, Ceylon. This is on the Ceylon head because it's not called Ceylon.
Okay.
I don't think they gave it a name. She's just cute.
It says Ceylon.
I know. I know.
No, but when
No, I know.
No, I know. But what I'm saying is when I go to buy the item, it also says Ceylon.
All right, well, maybe they just named it the same as the head.
Probably.
Yeah. No, I know. Okay, wow, we are losing it. Okay, so it's two skin tones, porcelain or rose kiss, and I'm assuming they're 50 Linden each, and it doesn't look like we have any velour skins to go with it this time.
No, this...
You did it again! No, mi amor, ellos no tienen los colores de velour. Solamente Heaux. That's what you're gonna start doing. I just wait for it, because you're getting there. It's just waiting to spill out from you. All of that appeasing the owl is just gonna be like, lo siento, yo no sabe inglés nada más. Solamente español. Es la única idioma que yo tengo.
I actually understood a fair bit of that.
Oh, look at you.
But not quite all of it. But I'm getting there.
Good.
Okay.
All right, well, I guess, are you rested from all this forehead licking?
Yes. This was very, very calming.
Yeah, I'm sure that was very calming indeed. All right, off to the next.
Okay.
All right, Tour. Where are we?
We're at High V. High five.
You did say
You called it High V.
I do call it High V to harass you.
Yeah, I see that, and
it took.
It took.
Yeah.
High five.
High V, period.
High V, period.
Yeah, that's all you need to know. That's why they say
Bullet ear cuff.
Yes, wearable mesh accessory. And what do you think, Tor?
Well, it's not my style, but some people, it's got a macho sort of look to it.
Not my style either. But that's okay.
I'm amused by the print on the bottom that says just the tip.
Yep. That's Hy-Vee trying to be funny.
Yep.
I think they were successful.
Yes.
And it's high five. I know it is. I'm just saying Hy-Vee because it's fun.
Yep.
Anyway, all right. Are we good?
Almost. So, do you or do the audience like pie? Have you ever wanted to fuck a pie?
What? It's like American. What is it? American
Pie. Yeah.
That's the one. Yeah.
You can a little further into the store over here where the purple dinosaur is. Behind that is the Saturday sale item, the apple pie.
Oh. I see.
Oh gosh.
Some people might need that.
Some people might need that.
Yep.
I just had to call that out because that is pretty funny.
It is. It is funny. All right. Do you need a apple pie?
No.
Okay. All right. We ready to go?
All right. Yep.
All right, Tour. Where are we?
We are at Hilted.
Hilted. And what is the item?
It's a Roomba or Robovac version 2.
Robovac version 2. Moving room cleaner includes 6 colors, 1 land and pack each. On, off, chat commands, bumps into objects, self-destruct command, sit on Robo while it moves.
Done.
That's fun. Yep.
I sat on. I don't know if it can move me.
Yeah. Oh no! I think there it goes.
There we go.
Just thinking about it.
I was just thinking about it.
Like if I sat on it, it probably wouldn't be able to move.
Gosh.
But 50 Linden, and you get all the colors.
All of the colors.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So that's fun. That's an interesting item. It looks like the way it's scripted, it stays at a static height, so you wouldn't be able to do the. I mean, Roombas don't handle stairs anyway, so that makes sense. But yeah, so that's something.
Yep, just you zipping around back there.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Those are fun.
I'm just watching you ride around.
Bonk. I hit the wall. Turned around. So its collision does kind of work. That's pretty neat.
That is cool.
All right.
Ready
for next. Yep.
All right, so I had to come back in from blank screen to show that Tour broke the Roomba.
I think it's
he got up and you said they don't do stairs. Look at it.
It's
trying
to follow
doing
me home.
Stairs. It's like I love you, Tour.
No, I already bought your brothers. I don't need you. You have to stay here and be a floor model.
Well, we best get going before it's going to try to attach itself to you.
Yeah, probably so.
All right, Tour, where are we?
We are at Junbug.
Junbug, and it looks like they have these 2 dresses here.
Yes.
One looks like it could be a wedding dress.
Yeah, and the other looks more. It's like a elegant gown almost.
Yeah, maybe it's a bridesmaid's dress.
Yeah.
All right.
So they're calling it the wedding-looking dress is the Emmeline, and the other is Arabella.
Okay. And they're probably just my train
Arabella.
only. Oh my goodness! Here we go again. It's like no, that's not how you say it. It's Arabella.
Arabella.
So, tell us, Tour, what sizes do they fit? Do they fit Belleza?
They are no.
Belleza?
No Belleza. Is Maitreya and Legacy.
Okay. They're both lovely. 50 Linden each. Just that one color in each dress. But Junebug is good stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
And off we go.
All right, Tour, where are we?
We're at Lock&Tuft.
Lock&Tuft. And what do they have
and
for us
Sequoia's today? Here, too.
Hey, Sequoia. Like she can hear me.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so what do we got? So we got water bottle and avocado toast.
Yes. So have you ever had avocado toast?
I think so.
It's pretty good. And then you've got knuckle dusters to defend your avocado toast with.
All right. So 50 linden per item. So water bottle and avocado toast come together or separate? Looks separate.
Yes, they're a package.
But why did there's two things? There's two boxes there. Are they all linked together?
They are all linked together.
Okay.
I don't know why they're two separate boxes, but they are bought together.
Okay. And then knuckle dusters.
And then
apparently
knuckle dusters.
You can get bloody.
Yep. Yeah. Bumper version to punch on bump.
Oh, nice.
So if somebody bumps you, you can just pow.
Right. Like I have a few of those.
Toast.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I should get my knuckle bumpers, or that there was a knife one. I could stab people.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you've got a slapper one as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So are we good to go?
Yes, we are.
All right, Tour, where are we?
We are at offline.
All right. And with offline, I get confused sometimes. Where is the... Okay, it's right behind you. Because then, like, you like to put stand us in front of things. That's not the thing. And then I get all attached. And you're like, actually, that's not the thing.
Yeah.
Look, I'm doing the pose you wanted me to be in so badly.
Perfect. And you have the belly for it right now.
I do, yeah. I'm not ruined by
Yeah.
deformers. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, we got to slap that.
Yeah.
There
Perfect.
it is. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so offline.
Mm-hmm.
Ica crystal set.
Ica crystal set. Yeah.
Maitreya
This
Freya.
is my trip. Yep.
Hourglass, Legacy, Cooper, and Reborn. And this is perfect because it looks like a very loosely fitting, or maybe it used to fit. And
Yeah,
now
you got the
I
top
can't button
button,
it
and that's
anymore.
it.
Yeah, I'm buying this. 50
Yep.
linden per color. And I'm pushing in real nice and tight. And I like them both, so.
If you want the fat pack, it's $1,300.
If you want the fat pack, you just got to ask your daddy real nice to buy it for you. Right, Tori?
That's true. That's true. That will do it.
Oh, really? I didn't have to
Yeah.
put the voice on. I don't want to tell all the
No,
people our secrets.
If you ask real nicely.
Anyway, okay, so yeah, buy this. It's cool. And they always have a lot here. They have like Saturday sales stuff going on. And this is all offline. Because then I get crossed. Oh yeah, Fake Society has some stuff down the wall.
Yeah, but
So-
not flip stuff.
And they have Sequoia. There she is. Sequoia's
And they
checking
have
out all
Sequoia.
the deals.
Yep,
So yeah, she would look good in that dress she's looking at. Gwen
she
dress.
would.
Yeah.
She would look great in it.
Yep. All right. So
All right.
I think I'm
Off
all
we go.
set, right? Because somebody's daddy got her this outfit. Thank
Yep.
you.
You're welcome.
All right, Tour, where are we?
We're at PANIQ.
PANIQ. And they have this really cool thing. I'll let you talk about it because it's decor, and I talk too much, as it is.
Starlight Drop Light. And
That's
so
fun to
this-
say.
Yeah, Starlight Drop Light. So this is a lot of fun. You could do these in club setting or...
Oh, does it go back to Club Blanche and that skybox we're going to build?
Yeah.
No, we're like, no, we're not, LaLa. Okay.
So I am hoping and crossing my fingers that you can adjust that
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were
of
going to
these.
say that.
The problem is it is all one prim, so if
Mm.
you don't have multiple lengths, it's probably only for like a skybox where you can just jam it through the ceiling and it's no big deal, which is fine.
Is the model length? Well, that's a giant version of it, but
It
that's a
might
really
be-
long attachment. Is it jamming through the ceiling? No.
It's not jamming through the ceiling here,
Mm-hmm.
but that might be because it is a drop light, and that suggests that it would need to be from a very high ceiling.
Yeah.
So the only way to meaningfully adjust the height would be to scale the item universally up and down. But I do love this little swirl effect they've got going on. It's it's just a simple texture rotate, but it is very effective in this context. Looks really, really good. Just a very hypnotic spiral of stars.
Yeah.
So, really nice item.
And so 50
really
linden and you get
hoping
all
that
of
you
it.
In
Right?
50 linden, you get all of it, yeah.
Are you really
Since I
hoping
bought it, let me go ahead and unpack it just to see if there are multiple lengths, because
Okay.
I'm curious.
Okay.
I am curious. So, just one moment here. Okay, I do not see multiple different lengths. So, yeah, that's troubling. It's not a deal breaker. It's just, troubling a little bit.
You'll work around it.
Yep, I'll work around it. Okay, so
you
this
just jam that through your chest.
I just jammed it through my chest. This is the size of it, there, and there. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's the size of it out of the box. You can scale the whole thing up and down, but you can't independently change the length of the rod.
Okay.
So that is a limitation, not a deal breaker, especially if you're doing a club. Usually it doesn't matter if you jam things through the ceiling, because people, unless they're nosy like me, won't go sniffing.
All right, then we're good to go.
We are good to go.
All right, Tour, where are we?
We are at Pitaya.
Pitaya, and what do they have? Plates.
This is plate display.
All right.
I love this.
Go ahead.
Well, so this is actually something I haven't seen too much of. I see a lot of just stacked plates that you can add as clutter to shelves. I've seen some shelves with the plate stacked built into it. I haven't seen like a plate display. Like this is kind of, it's not quite a china cabinet, but it's got kind of that same sort of vibe. It's like this is where we put our decorative fancy plates for when we're trying to be extra fancy. It looks like you could work this in a number of ways, either just standalone on the wall or like kind of as part of like sitting on top of a countertop or something like that. I could see making this work all kinds of different ways. Could also see it as like backdrop in a restaurant or something. So yeah, I like it. I'm happy that this exists, and I totally got it.
Of course you did.
Of course I did. Of course.
All right, are we good to go?
We are good to go.
All right, Tour, where are we?
We are at Pixicat.
Pixicat, and we have the Carmen dress, and I was reminding you that LaLa already tipped us off about this.
Yes, so LaLa tipped us off that this is also for Reborn. So this is another case of Pixicat not quite updating their sign.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I like this dress.
Yeah, I picked it up.
Yeah.
So works for
me. It's got good colors, red, yellow, and this fun tigers chasing flowers.
All right. Are we good to go?
We are.
All right, Tour, where are we?
We're at Poison Rouge.
Okay, this is a new one too.
Yeah, it's certainly not one I have heard of before.
Poison Rouge.
Interesting sim setup. It has contraption vibes.
It does. Like, I'm pulling back now that you've said interesting sim setup.
Yeah.
All right.
So, we have 2 items for Fliff, it looks like.
Yeah.
We have the a Wilda hat in purple, which is a fun ladies style, like almost a pirate hat, but not quite. And we've maybe like a bordello, I'm not sure. Then like a midnight wink green. That's just what they're calling it. Midnight wink in green.
And for Maitreya and Legacy.
For Maitreya and Legacy, yes.
Yes.
So it's a dress. Okay.
All right, so 50 linden each. And there you go.
Yeah. So this is an interesting store. I'll have to check this one out because they've got a fun vibe here.
Oh, there's so much Fliff newness this week.
I know, this is a bunch of new stores. I love it.
Yeah. The more the merrier.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, are we good to go?
We are.
All right, Tour, where are we?
We're at Trompe L'oeil.
Trompe L'oeil. And so, since it's, buildings and furniture, why don't you talk about the things?
Well, I will say that I fully approve of the Yalapa cottage. So this is actually this is one of 2 of the Yalapa builds that Trompe L'oeil made, and we are using both in what we call the complex. It's our sorry, it's our home on Stratagem, and it is a really nice build. It has some very good space.
Yeah.
Some very good use of the space. And we've really been enjoying decorating that build and working with it. They also have this Xaviera Lounger.
Xaviera, yeah.
Xaviera
I don't
Lounger.
know if I have that one. That's really nice. I'll have to pick that up.
I didn't have it either. Yeah, I grabbed that one as well. It looks lovely and shady. I could totally see lounging in that.
Yeah, I could too.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it did make me chuckle a bit to see half of our complex here for sale for flip.
Yep. So if you want to have a Blanche style house,
yeah,
come
absolutely.
by the Flip Trompe L'oeil at the Fliff. I'm losing words tonight.
That's okay. It's getting on pretty late.
Pick this up on Fliff is what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
50 Linden House. This one's great. It's like in our compound, it's like an adjoining building. So
yes.
But it has a lot of great space in it too.
Yeah. So it's actually maybe not that. I guess you kind of can see it here. The left building is all just one floor. It's got a high-ish ceiling. It's like a floor and a half high. The building on the right, it's got the bottom floor is separated into two rooms. So you've got the front area that you walk into, then like there's a doorway on the bottom left that you can go in, which has kind of like we've turned it into like a gaming area. And then a loft sort of setup on top of that.
Yeah.
So good, very clever use of the space. Gives you a lot of options.
It does.
Yep.
All right. Sounds good. Are we good to go?
We're good to go.
All right. Tori, where are we?
We are at True Damage.
All right. What do we got here?
It looks like we've got a shirt cardigan combo, I think. Called the Reinicio.
Okay. All right.
And it's for Legacy, Maitreya, and Reborn.
Very good. And it says touch feeling.
Touch feeling.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So if you are looking for something like this, here you go. 50 Linden per color.
Yeah, it looks like you're picking the cardigan color. It looks like the shirt is always black.
Okay.
Or maybe you get these 3 or 4 grayscale gradients for the shirt on the. I'm not sure. Without testing it. But yeah.
Okay. There you have it.
All right.
Are we good
Moving
to go?
along.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, Tor, where are we?
We're at Versuta.
Versuta. Poses. Looks like they have 2 sets.
Yes, the sets are bought in complete packs, so you get 50 Linden for the whole set. We have Ravana and Sheena. Looks like Ravana is a standing, and Sheena is it's ground sit sort of things. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. So 50 Linden per pack?
Yes, and you don't actually have to be beat up to use the pack. It's just the model's aesthetic.
Gotcha. All right, that looks good to me. Now, is this the last one, or is there more?
We have 2 more actually.
Because we're in the V's, so I was like, ooh,
I know. We're
2
getting
more,
close.
so this isn't the penultimate. The next one is. All right, very good. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, Tor, where are we?
We're at Vinyl.
Vinyl. And is it Stelica?
Stelica sweater tee.
All right. Okay.
So we have one with like a pixelated heart.
And a mustache.
And a mustache. And the other is Friday is my jam.
Well, I clearly need that one.
That one's pretty good.
Yeah. So
this would fit you because this is for Maitreya, Legacy, Reborn, and Cupra.
Yes. So it's just the 2 shirts. So heart with glasses and mustache, or Friday is my jam. So
correct.
I will go with the Friday
just
is my
in
jam.
those colors.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, very good. I'll pick that up, and now we're off to the ultimate.
Yes.
right, Tour, where are we?
We're at what next?
All right, and they have flavored milk drinks.
Yes, they do.
They're
And
adorable.
I love this. Yeah, you get strawberry and banana and chocolate milk.
Aw, they're cute.
And so, yeah, these are, and then get a little bendy straw.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
15 Linden for the whole set.
Oh yeah, that's a good deal.
Yeah, it is.
I enjoy occasional just chocolate milk, just going for it.
I figured.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it. And now we're going to go do, you have some first life thoughts for us? Oh, I noticed you had the chocolate in your hand.
Yeah.
I just saw it.
Yeah, I had to get me some.
Cute. Yeah. Looks great. So yeah, we're gonna go do first life thoughts, or we're gonna go back to Faith's speech.
We are.
Right.
We're gonna go back to Cotton Candy Bay.
Cotton Candy Bay. All right, We'll see you there. All right, we have returned to Faith's Island, which is not called that. It's called Cotton Candy Dreamland.
Yeah, Cotton Candy Bay, and
Cotton
it's on the
Candy
Peaceful Moments region.
Yeah. So we have returned here for closing thoughts because we cannot get enough of the ambiance and the clouds, and I love her glassy water. The shadows are good. Yeah, it's just
overall a lot of care was put into this build, and it shows.
Appreciate that. We both do.
I really do. Yeah.
So you chose to come over by the downed FedEx plane.
Yes.
So.
Yes, I did.
No reason, rhyme or reason. Just like, hey, let's go over here.
Yeah, basically.
It's giving me those Lost vibes.
Yeah, a little bit of Lost vibes, and I like that there's just like plate of fruit on the downed boxes over there.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So
Well, it's definitely a cozy little place to do some first life thoughts.
I think so.
All right, so I'm gonna hand it over to you.
Okay, all right. So today I wanted to do a little bit of walking through statistics and understanding how they're used or misused a little bit. As one of the comments that I frequently have made in the past, I'm pretty sure that I've made this in flip videos, but I've also made it in a lot of segments that I talk about police and police abuse, which is that crime is a statistic that police make up. They largely control it. They decide how much or how little crime exists in a neighborhood. It's not an actual objective measurement of anything. So I thought I would break down two very high-profile examples of this happening. One of them is in Connecticut. So in Connecticut, a few years ago, Connecticut state troopers were in a little bit of hot water for just excessive amounts of racial profiling with pulling people over and ticketing, which is to say they would ignore speeders who were white, and they would look for any excuse to ticket drivers who are black. Now, in response to this, a system was put in place to kind of monitor the as tickets are issued, monitor how much they're skewed along racial lines, because just looking at traffic patterns, moving violations aren't disproportionately done by any race. It's just who actually gets ticketed and who doesn't. So they have this system in place that is supposed to find that tickets are issued more evenly. Now, this found state troopers in an interesting position where they would have to pull over more white drivers. Instead of doing that, they found a creative solution where tens of thousands of entries were put into this system, fake tickets that were never issued to people that didn't exist,
Oh gosh.
that were white,
Okay.
in order to hide the fact that they were continuing to racially profile drivers. So they would continue to go after black drivers and just enter in, 4 tickets to white people for every 1 ticket for a black person that they executed on, or something like that. So, according to the system, according to their statistics, it looked fine. They weren't tipping any red flags on racial profiling. However, when these tickets were audited, they found that just this overwhelming number of tickets for white drivers weren't real, weren't valid, and were issued for people that didn't exist. In response to this, of course, they're in hot water again, but hot water for police means they are suspended and currently enjoying a $70,000 to $80,000 pension, which is basically a paid vacation. So it's not really much of a punishment. It's hard to say if any actual punishment will come down. Probably not. But I wanted to highlight that because that kind of gets at the heart of why it's so important to understand data when it's presented. And this is true of any source that you're looking at. It is always worth looking a little deeper, figuring out, what methodology was there in collecting the data, what actual QA checks are in there, what is it actually saying? Because that, at the end of the day, what this system was saying was how many tickets are entered into the system and what is their racial makeup. But it didn't actually verify that those were valid tickets. So it just created this weird incentive. And a lot of, especially those on the right, will abuse statistics and abuse systems in order to try and make whatever bullshit case they're trying to make, such as in this case, the police aren't racist. Well, yeah, they are. They just found a creative way to pretend like they're not. So another high-profile case of this comes from my home state here in Florida. Right now, Ron DeSantis is trying to run his campaign trail, and he's saying Florida is like one of the safest states in the country. Our crime rate is at a 50-year low. That's the claim.
Okay.
So, what does that actually do? Well, it, as it turns out, there are, that figure is based on a reporting system going into the FBI statistics that is an opt-in system, and we have a record low number of police agencies who are reporting their data to the FBI. So we have only 49 of our agencies in Florida. 8% of our police departments decided to report our data. So that means, what is that? 92% of our crime statistics are absent from the figure he's claiming shows that Florida is at an all-time low. Now, if, this is important, if he were running against a Democrat, if we had a Democratic governor and he were trying to usurp that seat, he would change the methodology by which he was reporting those numbers. So he wouldn't focus on the extremely low FBI statistic number. He would focus instead on individual police departments and districts which showed a higher level internally of crime. And this is to say the exact same data that's being collected, depending on where you draw it from, you can paint whatever picture you want about crime for just about any city or any state. And so this is where especially police departments do this a lot, where if they walk a fine line where they want crime to always be just high enough for everyone to constantly be scared and afraid and feel like they are reliant upon police, but not so high as to make those police departments look incompetent. So they will massage their numbers and how they report data to fit exactly where they need to be to expand their funding, because that, at the end of the day, is the primary goal of police department, is to be job creation. Their job has never been to actually address or reduce crime. If they ever did successfully eliminate crime in an area, they would be out of the job, because their job is reliant upon crime to be reactive to. So, yeah, it's, there's a lot of stuff going on here where you really have to understand what data is, how it's being used, how it's being framed, and understand how you analyze it. Now, that's not to say that Florida has just an overwhelming sudden surge of crime. In fact, we generally are and have been trending down. The entire nation has been generally trending down. And this is even true in places where people love to say, oh, crime is going crazy over here. Chicago's a great example. Everyone, especially on the right, loves to say, oh, Chicago is a complete hellscape. It's just overrun with crime. Well, it's not. It, like everywhere else in the country, just about, has been trending down since about 1980, 1990 on crime rate. Does that mean that crime is non-existent or anything? Not really, but it also we also haven't really, it also is just kind of a number that gets massaged around. But one that actually brings up a whole other thing, which is the reason why a lot of these cities, it's like Los Angeles, San Francisco, Chicago, Detroit, etc. All of these places are like, oh, look, these places are run by Democrats. They all have such high crime rates. They're in the top whatever list. Well, what is the top whatever list? The top whatever list that gets presented in all of these lists, it is typically what I've seen is the order of crime rates in urban areas above X population. Now, if you take all of the towns and cities and you just carve out everything that's under X population, you're not actually comparing. You're just seeing what things are in highly urban areas. And what are highly urban areas? They're typically run by Democrats. Does that mean that they have overwhelmingly a higher crime rate than rural towns? No. In fact, if you actually go out and collect that data and include that data, you find that it's kind of a wash. There's many, many, many rural areas that are higher crime rate than urban ones, and there's many that are lower. The biggest predictor is the rate of housing insecurity and food insecurity, and that has always been the case in any group of people, in any neighborhood. Those are the two highest predictors of if there's going to be criminal activity there. So, Um, anyway, that's kind of a long-winded wander about, but the key takeaways are, first and foremost, when you see figures being presented, always be willing to put in a little work, scratch a little deeper, see what it is actually saying, how it was collected, and is it actually not accurate, but is it actually reflective of what it's being presented as? Because a lot of times statistics are twisted in a way that is technically correct, but is completely misleading and to the point of it can be called a lie. And the second takeaway is understanding that crime itself, police will never actually address it. It is not their job. Their job is to maintain a amount of crime that keeps them employed. The way to actually solve crime is not to react to it, but to be proactive in solving the causes that drive people to criminality. Get people in houses, get people fed. That will be the biggest way to fix these sorts of issues. So those are the two main takeaways that I wanted to give, and a few examples of each of those.
I love that. I love your explanations. I think you make it very comprehensible.
I hope so.
Yeah. And I think you put it in a light that I think a lot of us weren't, conditioned to see it in.
Yeah.
Because it is conditioning, for sure. I mean, I've known this with you and the time that I've known you. So it can be very eye-opening. So I hope people really take that in and process and give it a good think, because I think a lot of people who watch our videos definitely enjoy the tour talks and when you drop some knowledge at the end of our videos.
Actually, I want to drop one more example because it just came to me because it was a conversation I had with someone somewhat recently.
Okay.
In 2018, I think it was, I was having a conversation with a Trump supporter, which I don't have too many of those, but this guy, he seemed kind of generally uninformed, wasn't overtly bigoted, just seemed uninformed and kind of bought into talking points. And I pressed him on what kinds of things he actually thought Trump did that helped him or people like him out. And the big thing that he harped on was Trump's zones of opportunity policy as this great thing that revitalized a bunch of poor communities. So I thankfully was familiar with that policy, and I was able to sit down with him and walk him through it. And by the end of that conversation, I didn't sway him from voting Republican, but he did acknowledge that he was very wrong about that policy, at least, and maybe he'll rethink some other things. I don't know. Probably not, but who knows?
Well.
So, zones of opportunity was a policy that was touted as this grand plan to revitalize poor neighborhoods. By the talking point was giving them tax breaks. That wasn't entirely accurate, and it again was a case, and it was touted as a success years later because they said, "Oh, look, the land values in all of these neighborhoods went up. The median income in all these neighborhoods went up. It's working." But what actually happened? So, on paper, both of those claims are technically correct. It did increase land values. It did increase the median incomes. The way it did this, and it did technically give tax breaks, but it didn't give them to the people living there. So the way it did this was zones of opportunity gave tax breaks on capital gains made inside of those identified neighborhoods. Now, the people living in those neighborhoods, not a cent of their money comes from capital gains. Capital gains are money that you would get from like flipping houses or investing in a property and like it appreciates in value, or you rent it out, something like that, or you buy a business or a commercial lot or something there and then flip a franchise or something like that. Just different ways that your assets themselves appreciate in value, and then you sell them and then you don't pay tax on the gain. So what that did was it invited a bunch of land developers to these poor communities to pressure out the low-income families living there, kind of rebuild the neighborhoods, gentrify them. You know, if people have heard gentrification, that's what this is it's buying up a bunch of poor people's land because it's low in value. Then you flip it after making it worth more by basically shouldering everyone out and then rebuilding it to be more of a middle class white sort of neighborhood. So the result of this policy did get a bunch of people. It's hard to estimate, but something like 20,000 to 100,000 people were displaced through this policy. The people living in those neighborhoods, they didn't see any benefit to it. They ended up getting pushed out of their neighborhoods as their rents skyrocketed. And then wealthier people moved in. So yes, the median incomes did increase, the land values did increase, and a whole bunch of people ended up on the street or forced out of the neighborhood. That's the part that's missing. So it's another case of, here's the claim, the data technically backs up the claim, but not in the way that accurately reflects the claim. So, yeah. Anyway, I keep going on about stuff, but
Lots of food for thought.
Lots of food for thought. Anyway.
Yeah, so hopefully it all gets people thinking. That's the point.
Yes.
So, all right. With that, I am going to bring our video to a close. So I want to thank all the people who watch our videos, who comment, who apparently listen to them while they're driving in their cars, like
Love
LaLa.
That. Love that so much.
Doesn't comment, can't comment. She's driving. But the fact that she bumped into us while flipping was a highlight for both of us, all of us.
It absolutely was.
So, so shout out to everyone. Comments, no comments, watching the video, sharing, subscribing, liking. We appreciate all of you for spending any amount of time with us.
Absolutely, we do. And we also are very grateful for this lovely sim and the lovely sim owner, Faith. So shout out there as well. And we will see you in the next flip video.